Hey, babe. So you asked me to record these videos, is kind of so you can see a process of how this all went down. After the fact, of course. Well, I mean, honestly, it's been a lot. It's been a long journey. I know for a long time that I wanted to do this, and it was just a matter of figuring out how and when. Uh, I had known for probably somewhere in the realm of a couple months before your parents came down and met mine, that I wanted that to be the time that I asked for his blessing because I wanted to do it in person. Anyone could call over the phone, but it takes a different kind of guts to do it in person. So, but we got his blessing, and you spoiled it for yourself, which was fun for me because I finally got to explain to you. But yeah, but even before I got your dad's blessing, we had gone ring shopping, but at that point had nailed. I think I had narrowed down my choices to about six at that point. Um, and then I talked to your best friend. I talked to Christina and showed them all the pictures, and they helped. Christina really helped veto a lot. Um, but eventually, it was down to two choices, which are basically the same design, but it was just different cut of ring. And so, when your dad came, I had pretty much decided at that point which one was going to be, and have a lot of free time here at work, so I was oftentimes walking around the track and just thinking like, how would I do it? How would I propose and whatnot? So, but I didn't want to put anything in stone until after I got his blessing. Well, it's now March 4th. I've had his blessing for a little bit, and this is kind of the update on how we got to this point. What do I have planned so far? How is this going to work? the day so the Saturday our parents met. I got your dad's blessing. That next morning on Sunday I bought the ring that you're now wearing. And yeah. It's a lot cheaper than I was hoping, but than I was expecting when I was originally looking at rings, but also not free. It did cost something, and if you want to know, you can always ask. Um, but yeah, I've got the ring. It's on its way. I got it from Etsy, so it's being worked on right now. And the other day, I reached out to a bunch of our friends and family, and I started putting into plan those ideas that I had started coming up with while I was here at work. So, I mean, I was thinking. I was thinking for a long time, pretty much always. I wanted to recreate our first date, and so we get down to the ferry point, to the lookout, and pop question, and then have family stashed over at the coffee shop that we'd conveniently skip on our way through the date. I do still have to figure out a backup plan just in case it rains. I might go with it anyway. My big question right now is, do I get a photographer for the day of, or do we do an engagement shoot? Which I'm assuming by now you're going to know which one happened or will happen. Um, but yeah, when your parents came down that Sunday, I told them like, hey, I have this date in mind, but not too long ago, I got Marianne's number and asked her if she was willing to host an engagement party, and she was very happy to. Um, and so she's been very helpful in that, and that kind of sealed the okay. So the plan is right now, on the 18th of April, I'm going to recreate our first date with you, pop the question, and then Sunday the 19th, which is our 1 year anniversary of being together, I will we'll go out to lunch. I need to figure out if it's going to be more convenient for me to say, hey, Marianne invited us over for lunch, or to say that we're going to go out for lunch for our anniversary, or how I'm going to play it off, because I don't want to lie to you, but at the same time I don't want to tell you the truth because you want a surprise. So it's going to be tricky. How do I tell you the truth without telling you all of the truth? Which I guess technically is a lie by withholding information, but that's one I think we can both live with. I'll never deceive you because that's important. But yeah, pretty much everyone's already said yes to who I've asked. I asked your parents, um, all of your aunts and uncles and grandparents, your best friend Christina and Jordan, all of my family, all my aunts and uncles, grandparent, my grandmother. Um, Unfortunately, Mary and Abby won't be there the night of because they've got junior senior prom, which I mean it is what it is, but I wish they could be there. Tyler's going to be there. Um, and so I'm thinking right now I'm just going to keep it to our parents and Tyler. Maybe Christina or maybe Gabby. Not Gabby. Gabriella? Yeah. Maybe Gabriella as well. For the night of, and then everyone's going to be at the party the next day. Uh, but yeah,